Welcome. Welcome. We got a podcast here.
We got a new one.
Yeah.
And it's, these are the fun ones.
Mm-hmm. They are. These are the product launch ones.
So welcome back to the podcast Blaster Chats. I'm Brian with Dart Zone.
And I am Brandon with Dart Zone. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing really good. We've been, we're in the middle of the summer. This is the fun part of the year where people are anticipating what's new from Dart Zone, and we are here to share that today.
We absolutely are. So we're gonna have this podcast. We're gonna have another one. So if you don't think you heard everything, you haven't, because we have two.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna go through a couple items today, and then we'll have one coming up next week. So we're just trying to get everybody the information so they can build their shopping list come early fall. So
Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and just jump right into it, man.
So what we got here is the first one up here.
Well, you guys have been asking a lot, I might add, and we've been listening for a Hammer Prime blaster. And we thought, well, we can't just do Hammer Prime. How about Hammer Prime, half-length, Pro Performance?
Yeah, you got to go all out.
Yeah. So, here we go.
Debut.
Boom. We've got the Outlaw, which is a Hammer Prime, half-length, Pro Performance blaster. This one has been cooking for a while. We've been really stoked about it. But let me just go ahead and give you the brief, right? We've got a hammer here. It's all metal. It's die cast, right? We've got some metal parts in here. We really wanted this thing to, be able to handle the Pro Performance we were trying to put behind it. It's also a cylinder-fed blaster. And when it comes to kind of how this thing functions, I just want to go ahead and walk you guys through this. You'll notice we've got a cylinder, right? We did have a cylinder for the Deuce Pro. This is a new and improved cylinder. So what you're going to notice is that it's actually got like a little spring here in the back. And you might be wondering, why would the cylinder want to have a spring? That doesn't make any sense, right? Well, it actually does. So if you're looking right here, what you'll notice is, there we go. Yep. What you'll notice is that the barrel actually comes back when you pull the trigger. Isn't that wild? The reason that it comes back, actually, is because when you're going to put this in here, you've got your little rubber stopper right here. Boom. Instead of having that pusher rod go all the way through, the actual barrel is going to sit inside of this cylinder. It's going to push it back. You're going to make that airtight seal. Boom.
Oh, that's the Lux right there. So you've got so basically you're creating your own your airtight firing chamber.
Yeah.
Just with moving the barrel back.
Yep.
And what kind of performance are we seeing on this blaster when we put it over the chronograph so far?
Yeah, so right now what we're seeing kind of on average, I've got it right here, for the Ruby Dart, the Max Pro Ruby Dart, we're looking at right around 125 average FPS.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but we don't want to just tell you the Ruby. It does come with Ruby darts, but we have our Ember darts, right, which is the little gray ones, the little orange tip. You get those at Walmart. We're looking at 113 average FPS. It's a little bit different. They're different darts. And then we know that we've been releasing the Bamboo 2X. That is kind of coming to the market, sold separately from the MK4. But with that one, we're actually looking at 135 FPS. It's a lighter dart. Makes sense. We're talking Springer, right, at this point. So lighter dart's going to get out of that blaster a little bit faster.
Well, how much, I think we're going to mention this, and all these items that we're showing you today are going to be available exclusively at Target.
Yep.
And in-store and online. What's the retail going to be on this item like here?
Yeah, so we're looking at right around $30.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a solid, I think that's a solid deal for what you get.
Yeah, so we're taking almost the performance of a striker, and putting into the size of a little handheld pistol. So
yeah. Now it is, we once again, I'm just gonna keep circling back. When we say Pro Performance, that does come with a little bit of strength when it comes to priming strength. So when you're actually priming this hammer, it does take just a little bit of effort. Here, let me. All right, here you go.
Yeah, I'll do the same too. So basically show the camera here.
Yep.
It's nice, and you don't really feel like you have to stretch your finger too much either.
No, it's like right in place.
So yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, man. But we know that, maybe some of you guys don't really care about pro performance. Do you care about pro performance all the time?
Well, I'm biased towards pro performance.
That's fair.
But no, I think people have shared with us from time to time that not all games are going to be allowed to have that high FPS range. So
absolutely,
yes, that's really what it is. I think it's if I was playing on a regular basis, I would want to have the maximum performance. But games around with younger kids, we definitely know there's a need for some modification.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of like the MK4 came with a lower powered spring. I think
that's the right direction going forward. It's to kind of build blasters that can live in both ecosystems.
Yeah, I think that's the important piece. We get really, really excited about really, really leaning into pro, and we are here, and we're not going anywhere. But we do want to make sure that our blasters can continue to be modular. Yeah, you might say. So in the box, you're going to get this blaster. It's going to come with a high-powered spring. It's going to give you the FPS ranges that we're looking for. You're going to get 2 cylinders. You're going to get enough darts to fill those cylinders. They're going to be the Ruby darts. You're going to get some eyewear. However, just because, like I said, we really wanted to make a blaster that could be multiple things, we had a little passion project on the side. So we've put this into production. You get what I just said, right? All of that. However, on the side, we were like, well, we kind of want to make this blaster, have a little bit lower FPS because, well, it's a hammer prime. And if it's a hammer prime, you might want to do the old Western kind of fanning of the hammer or just have kind of lower powered performance for certain occasions.
Yep.
So we've actually made a lower powered spring. Does not come in the box. Not gonna be on shelves. However, on our website, we're going to be selling that lower powered spring, and you'll be able to switch that out. We'll have a little video that just kind of walks you through how to do that.
I think if you've seen so far, we've, just the direction we're moving to. We've done some modification opportunities on the Zeus Pro of recent. So I think this is just the natural continuation. So I think you got one here with put with the lower spring inside it, and I think you're seeing, under 100 FPS about on average?
We're looking at under 100 FPS, but I think that the important piece here is that the actual priming of this, so much easier. I mean, so much easier. When it comes to actually priming this thing, it requires almost no effort. You'll notice that's it.
Okay.
Right? Not a lot at all. And so what that allows you to do, I'm not going to do this, in the podcast studio, but we have just recorded the FPS and accuracy video for this as well. So you'll get to kind of see what that fanning action looks like in that video. But the priming strength is, it feels like half. It's extremely easy.
Yeah, and you're only losing just a little bit in FPS range.
So do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so. I think that we've heard from people, from parents, and from other people involved that they want blasters that people can pick up and play with easily.
Yep.
And if you were, say, if I was buying this blaster for myself, and then I wanted to have my son play with it, I could have my version and he could have his version.
Yeah.
It's just a way for, to, basically create like step ups. So because, we know that younger kids may not all have the strength, but then there's also 14, 13-year-olds that for sure can do this.
Yeah, with no problem.
No problem. So it gives you that flexibility in the, and this is what the podcast is all about too. So we basically have taken all of these design considerations, and it's so hard to pack all this information into marketing.
It really is.
And we have all these ideas and things we want to share, and we don't get to communicate it right. So we're just going to talk endlessly about product to the point where you're blue in the face, you don't want to hear us talk anymore. So from anything from here, how we debuted this product, this is kind of one of our second product launches videos. We did the MK4, and we've been talking about a lot of other things. Give us some comments about what you'd like to see more of in these the podcast. But I think we got another item to debut too.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to grab that one?
This one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we know that you guys love the Spectrum. Well, we've got this mean green machine right here that is called the Thunderbolt.
First and foremost, what I like about the Thunderbolt is that you have this new translucent magazine.
Dude, I love the translucent
and
mag.
I think that it holds 15 darts, and it just feels really good in your hands. It's got a nice little texture on it. So you now have the ability with that red dart or any of our darts to be able to see how many you have left in the mag.
Mm-hmm.
Fully compatible with other magazines, that full-length magazines that we supply and other from other brands.
Yep.
But real easy to remove. Since it's a flywheel, it just pulls right out. Don't have to worry about it being primed. It's got a nice little jam door here, so I'll show you that.
Yeah.
Easy to do, but it's got a nice little flywheel system in here, and you're going to see a performance that is on average above 90 FPS, maybe 94, 95, and I've seen it a couple times run pretty hot, even up to 110.
Yeah.
So I think what we have here is we have I would say a design improvement over the Spectrum, but also a lot of the features that made the Spectrum a fan favorite. Number one, we got our standard stock mount now. That gives you the flexibility to use what you have in your inventory.
Yeah, I like that instead of the Spectrum's kind of proprietary attachment. It's nice to be able to use everything you got.
Plus also the buffer tube, so you can take your anything, including an Nexus Pro or a Striker stock, and attach it to it as well. And I feel like this has really come a long way about how solid these are. So you really do feel like you've got a chance. Oh, I hit the microphone.
Hey, that's okay. It happens.
You get right in there, and it gives you a nice fit. Picatinny rails across the top. It's a split little bit one, so you can have a couple different options here. You get your rev trigger.
How much is that one going to be?
This one's going to be around $25. And it's a Target exclusive.
Okay.
So you get everything you see here, plus your magazine and your 15 darts for about $25.
Dude, sounds like a steal to me.
It's going to launch early August in stores. So the Dart Zone Thunderbolt. Did I even mention the name?
I did.
Okay,
I did.
All right, so Thunderbolt.
Yeah, but Thunderbolt.
Yeah, so the Thunderbolt will be out in stores here very soon. So, so we've got a Target exclusive and the Thunderbolt for a new flywheel blaster. We really haven't had a flywheel in a while at Target.
No.
That just kind of uses the standard magazine attachment. We've had the Vulcanator, which is still out there with the double mag. But again, I think we have learned that people love the Classic.
Yeah.
So you got to iterate on the Classic, which is a Spectrum. So,
absolutely.
So this is coming out here very soon.
And while we're at it, since we're going to call this the Target exclusive podcast.
Yeah, Target promos.
Yeah, Target promos. We actually have one other one that we've been kind of toying around with a little bit, and we kind of wanted to see what you guys thought. So, talking about that iterating on classics, we've got our Magnum X2, but instead of that blue that we've been playing around with, we've been playing around with some other colors. I personally really dig this green. I think it's a little bit louder, a little more vibrant.
Yeah, it's just, with the big drum and the green body, you call it the Big Green Monster, and it's coming at you. So we know this is a very big fan favorite of HVZ. So we think there's ways to keep it fresh and give it a new color uplink. We're toiling around if that's something that you guys like to see. Put a comment what colors you like or don't like. We're still noodling around which is the right color. So
absolutely. So I want to go ahead and hit you with the details one more time. That way you guys have them. And here we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And then let's be honest. That way our social media team has nice little sound bites to put on social media. So we're going to hook those up really quick.
Okay.
All right, cool. So here we go. We've got the Outlaw. It's coming this fall. It's going to be a Target exclusive. We're looking at around $30. And we're looking at half-length Pro Performance with
Hammer Prime.
A little Hammer Prime.
There you go.
All right. What you got?
And we have the new Thunderbolt under the Dart Zone number one darts branded product line. You're going to have 15 chili darts along with the new full-length standard magazine. It's got this nice translucent blue color, along with the internals that that make our flywheel system a fan favorite, all coming to Target in August for around $25.
All right, man.
So yeah, we got 2 new blasters, 2 new Target exclusives, and I think we should be off to a great start this year. So this is just the beginning of our product launches, and look forward to catching up with you soon on the next one, where we get into some more details.
Yeah. All right, guys. Until the next one.
Thank you.
It's been a ton of fun, and we're looking forward to seeing you at the next Blaster Chat.
All right. Thanks.
See you guys.
See you soon.
Thanks. Bye.